get so small. We break up with lovers and friends. Make love to the rumors instead.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to some more Fortnite. Okay, so I actually recorded this like last night, which I'm not going to go into specifics of what last night means for you guys. But for me it means that I recorded it last night, and now I have to do it again. What we have here though is my best solo game ever, and I have to go through a whole 22 minutes of this again. I'm not upset though. Like literally I did all of this last night, and then once I got done I had to go back and do the first few minutes again because for some reason it decided to delete that for no reason. And then I got rid of the video parts because I forgot that I need to keep those until I actually have this rendered as its own video. So I ended up deleting those, and I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. Why'd I do that? Because I'm still not used to using the PlayStation camera with my videos yet, which sucks. But I also learned how to zoom in on myself, as you guys can see, and just make me like, well, just make it like where it's more focused just around me rather than how you guys were seeing most of my room before. Actually, I should probably turn like this a bit. I don't know. Whatever. But as you guys can see here, I'm headed over to Risky. I'm playing in the okay. Sorry about that. Why is this still like that? I don't know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Okay. I'm playing in the solo sniper mode. It's weird because this is like my right hand, but I'm trying to have a lot more of me in the frame, but I don't know what to do with this. Give me a second. Is that better? I think that's better. No, we're gonna go with that. That's how this is gonna have to work for now. But whatever, as long as you guys can see the majority of me. It's just weird because I'd have to be turned like this kind of. But yeah, this is where I end up getting my first 3 kills of the game. Total, I'm pretty sure I got 6. And then, as you guys saw yesterday, it's yesterday from like the point of me uploading this. But I had my first victory royale, which was actually like a couple days ago now, but it was like the day before I uploaded that video. I hate this. I'm facing forward. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. But yeah. So here we're just getting our first few kills back to back to back. And then another guy comes at me immediately after I kill those 2. And he takes a bit more effort because he's got some shield to begin with, and he jumps around so freaking much. It's ridiculous. And then he also tried to boogie bomb me, which actually triggered me both when I was watching this back for the first time and when I was actually doing it, because I actually really wanted that boogie bomb, and he just basically completely wasted it. Because, to be honest with you, I'd rather him, like, kill me when using it rather than just waste it. You know, I'm sorry. I need to stop getting triggered when I get interrupted by myself. Just ignore what I'm saying in the background. Focus mainly on me. For you guys, it probably won't be very loud whatsoever hearing me, but I actually was talking during this, but not very often, and originally I didn't actually plan on recording it. And then there are times when the recording itself skips, and then times when I've actually already edited out parts of this that were just like excessively long and boring amounts of time where I'm just sitting in one place doing nothing. But yeah, basically this is just me exploring, gathering materials, and also at this point in time, I didn't know the difference between the sounds of vending machines and chests. I do now. Well, like, mostly. Like, sometimes I'll still mistake a vending machine for a chest, but once I see a vending machine, I'll know that it's just the machine and not a chest. But at this point in time, I didn't realize that vending machines made a noise kind of similar to what a chest sounds
Oh,
like.
it's a vending machine.
But how I describe chests is they have more like a twinkling sound to them. Like, I know that sounds dumb, but like, I don't know how to exactly describe it, but they just have like a different kind of sound effect. It's very similar sound effects, but still quite different. So yeah, there's half my kills at the very beginning, and then one of them I get is actually really quite funny because I wasn't expecting to get it whatsoever, and honestly I don't even know how I did, but it was a really good time. And then the other two, I know one of them, wait, I'm missing one here. I know one of them I get over near Loot Lake, one of them I get towards the end. Can't remember where the sixth one comes from. I'm sure I got six. Yeah, I don't remember. Also, I made some hella dank faces. Wait, I forgot. I need to try. Okay, there. That didn't help. It looked like it helped. Oh god, ow, 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 ow. Is that too dark? Oh no, that just looks weird now. Okay. How about that? What does that do? I don't know, I hit all the glare on my glasses. That's what I'm trying to fix right now. I guess it's mainly from the TV. But yeah. Also, at this point, I was still trying to get my trap elimination. You guys keep watching. This is just really bothering me. What about over there? Okay, that is better. That is much better. I don't like my face, but okay. Never mind. We're continuing. So here, I split out part of it. I don't know what people were doing right here with their building, but basically an overview of what I was doing here is I was like jumping in and out of that little crevice right there for no reason, and also I set up a trap in there, and the storm was right behind me as you can see, and I heard a lot of people shooting, a lot more than that one shot you just heard, and so I wanted to wait it out for a little bit because I play this game very strategically, and so every now and then I like hide in a bush, and I always utilize the bushes I find, as you guys have seen in my Shenanigans videos, and if I hear gunshots, I like to wait it out to see where my enemies are at, and if I have a good shot on them, because if not, then I just don't engage. Like, I know many people might see that as cowardly, or many people like to just rush into every battle that they can, but I'm not like that. Like, I don't shy away from fighting, it's just that if I'm at an obvious disadvantage, I try not to. Yeah, those shots are coming from the right over there, I'm pretty sure. Surprisingly enough, I could actually hear that in my earbud. But yeah, also, whenever I get like down to the final few people, I don't know why, but it's literally only in this game my heart just absolutely starts racing, and it's crazy. I remember after I finished this game, and there was one other game I did where it was me and two other people. I was top 3, and the storm was the smallest I'd ever seen it. It was literally like smaller than a dime on the screen. Like, it was crazy. I'd never seen it that small before, and I didn't even know it could really get that tiny. That's what she said. But moving on. Yeah, it was just crazy, but my heart just starts beating really fast for no reason, and I don't know why. This guy is actually a real nuisance to take out, and because of him I end up in this one with it. And like, he does not want to fight whatsoever, he just keeps running. Like, I mean, if you're already in the storm, low on health, what's the point in running? Like, obviously he has to make it all this way to get out of the storm. He already sees me shooting at him. He has no shield at this point. He's low on health. You might as well just give up at that point and try again next time. I mean, it's not like you can't just do game after game. Rather than prolonging the inevitable, a lot of times I'll even just run up to people. Like, if you watch my videos from yesterday, as of like when I'm posting this, the 14-minute one, like I think it was my latest one, like I literally just ran up to a group of people and I was like, kill me so I can just get back into a new game, move on. Like, if you already hardly have a chance of winning, what's the point in waiting around in a game that you know you can't win when you've got other opportunities? But yeah, so here we're by Loot Lake. This is where I know. Oh, so yeah, that's the kill I was missing. That was the one I forgot about. It was when I was in the storm. And then I get 2 more kills after this. But I come down to top 2 in this one. I think this may have been my first time actually getting top 2 in solo, at least. I know I had previously in duo a few times, but I think this was my first time in solo. And so yeah, I basically just camp out in here for a second. And honestly, had I found a good way to place a trap in here, it probably would have been better for me. Like, really, the way where I placed that trap before just wasn't very helpful at all. But yeah, this guy comes in here. Let's see. Yeah, he's the one that's pretty decent with the hunting rifle, actually. And manages to get, I think, like a couple shots off on me. Yeah. Kind of sucks that he got that second one off because it was literally just before he went down. But yeah, had I not had that med kit, this would have been it for me. Like, I was so low on health that I would have just been done for. And here I'm like very cautious about other people coming in, because if there was one, there could very well be others. And so you can see me like looking around a lot, trying to stick to the corners. I don't know what I'm saying there. And making sure all my weapons are reloaded. Cautiously picking up other weapons. Making sure I have the best rarity that I can get. I don't remember if I pick up that. Yeah, I do. Okay. But yeah, also there have been times when I've like maxed out a lot of my resources before. Literally just picking stuff up from other people. Like, it's always good to like go out and get some resources in this game, but really if you're at a point where you're killing people later into the game, most likely they've killed people too and picked up resources from them, and also picked up their own resources, so you can get them quite easily just from killing other people and picking up theirs. And building, although it is a very fundamental part of this game, I've found that it isn't everything, because I've made it very far very many times not being the best builder myself, and also got my first victory royale hardly even building anything. So like, if you guys aren't very good builders, then don't be too deterred by that. Like, you can still get better, and just like practice with it too. The new playground mode is coming out soon. It'll probably be either today or early season 5 when it's come out, because I know the 27th is when a patch is supposed to come out, so I'm really hoping it'll be out with that, and that we can just enjoy ourselves in Fortnite and don't always have to play it just to go into the battles, and don't always have to play it just for like story. If you don't even, most people don't even have the story mode who have this game, so like, it'll be nice to have a mode where you don't always just have to play to fight, where you can actually just be creative, explore, learn the ins and outs of the map if you're new to it, and just build what you want to build. And because I know I watch a lot of YouTubers, well, not a lot, but like a few YouTubers, who just like to go out and build things just to build them because it's just something fun to do. Like, I watch one who's covered Loot Lake. They've leveled Wailing Woods a few times to build different things.
Planning on making this a video. Don't know why I'm talking so quietly, but this is what we're doing. I'm nervous. I'm scared out of my mind. But hopefully we can get our first victory royale. There's 6 people left. Currently stocked up on ammo and bandages. Bandages probably not going to be very useful at this point, seeing as how small the circle is. Surprised these 6 guys still haven't run into each other yet. Oh,
Well, you're one of the 6. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, also, I sound like I'm in a horror documentary here for some reason.
And there's only one place to go really, and that's right out there. I'm gonna wait till it gets closer and then run right out of this building.
Also, I completely forgot what I was saying before.
But someone may come into that door there.
What was I literally just talking about? Oh yeah, playground mode. But yeah,
Oh, 2 more people.
so I'm excited for that for all the aforementioned reasons.
Okay, yeah, I need to go now.
That actually scared me when I did that. I remember that. Like, I had no idea what was happening. I just walked straight out and... So, yeah, here we go. I like to stick to trees as well. And if I can get the high ground, I like getting the high ground. And also sometimes I stalk enemies because I'm creepy like that. JK, I stalk enemies just to see if I can get an advantage on them. And if it's only one, I'll try to make sure it's just one. So, if I'm behind them, I can easily kill them.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was back before I knew 15 was the max on bandages. So yeah, in just about 5 minutes here, my run in this match is going to be over. But
Scared to go up there.
as you
I'm gonna
guys
die.
can hopefully see, I'm a lot better from if you go back to my earlier Fortnite videos, especially like the very first ones. And also I've improved a lot. I'm max tier, level 45 now.
See, that would've
Got
kinda
all
made
of week
sense. I would've been trying
1
to
through
shoot
8's challenges done. And
like,
really excited for
like,
9 and 10 so they can
when
help me
it
level
actually
up.
happened.
Because leveling up is really a big goal of mine right now. If I can at least reach 65 to get everything for Carbide, that would be nice. But I'd really like to hit
Man, how
level
does that
80,
sound like next
season level 80, but at this point I just don't see it being very plausible, considering I came into the game at like week 4 or 5 maybe, and then hardly played it in those first few days. So yeah. Actually, I think I started this in week 5, and weeks
Okay, well, that's one
6,
less
7, and 8 have been full weeks for me. It was either week 5 or 6 when I started playing this.
Well,
And then, I've also, like, I bought some of my tiers, but I think it was only about 12 that I purchased with actual money, and then a lot of the rest with V-Bucks. Well, not a lot of the rest, but like a few of them with V-Bucks. Maybe like 3 or 4. So really the grand majority of them were from actually just playing the game, completing challenges, and leveling up. And then, like, obviously I searched where some things were, but I'm sure a lot of people did that. Like just rubber ducks, gnomes, treasures, stuff like that. Because those are things that, if you're trying to find them literally just by playing and randomly wandering around, you're going to be weeks trying to find things like that. Especially with like secret battle stars, because for each week there's a secret battle star once you complete all of that week's challenges, and it gets you up a tier immediately just like the treasures do. But things like that you just kind of have to look up.
hopefully he gets him.
Like some of them
That guy gets
you're
him.
like,
This guy.
oh, maybe there's something there because that looks special. But others, there's just no way to tell when they're like little dirt patches, basically. And here I'm just waiting for the other two guys to kind of just like shoot each other out. At first I thought he was, like had a clear sight on the guy, but I think he was honestly just clearing out trees trying to find him. But yeah, he's sitting right down there. Had I known that this guy was gonna do what he did, I honestly probably would have went down sooner and just tried to take the other guy out. Because like I think he tries to get away from the storm and then does that.
Oh, goodbye.
Because he tries to like place like a little platform down to stop his fall, but he still ends up falling and dying anyway. And if for some reason decided to count the elimination for me, I'm not sure if that's because I was the closest person in proximity to him or what, because I don't think I damaged him unless I'm mistaken. And this guy, I just couldn't see him whatsoever. Like, I had honestly absolutely no idea where he was. And really, I wish I hadn't just like stood in here, but there was really nothing else I could do. And he had a thermal AR too and shield. And so I was literally just triggered, as you can hear right here.
He built me in.
But I'm gonna let myself take it from here and end the video. So, bye guys. Alright guys, well, that's it for that one. I came so close to winning. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, my heart's beating out of my chest. Do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.